The Vietnam War was unlike any other, with its dense jungles, hidden enemies, and guerrilla warfare tactics. Amid this chaos, military working dogs played a vital role, saving lives and shaping the battlefield. These highly trained canine teams were more than companions. They were soldiers' lifelines, sniffing out danger, tracking the enemy, and standing guard. Imagine a dense Vietnamese jungle, humid and alive with unseen threats. In this green maze, US soldiers often relied on the unmatched senses of their canine comrades. German Shepherds and Labradors, with their extraordinary sense of smell, could track the faintest scent of the Viet Cong. Moving silently at the front of patrols, these dogs followed trails invisible to the human eye, leading soldiers to hidden camps or freshly used ambush sites. Their tracking ability was especially critical in an environment where even experienced soldiers could lose their bearings. Vietnam's infamous tunnel systems were a labyrinth of deadly traps and hiding spots. These tunnels served as homes, supply routes, and combat bases for the Viet Cong. Dogs were trained to detect hidden tunnel entrances, saving soldiers from walking into ambushes or booby-trapped bunkers. With their ears perked and noses low, dogs would freeze or bark softly, signalling danger beneath the ground. Their work uncovered countless tunnel systems and saved troops from peril. The Vietnam jungle was alive at night, but the enemy wasn't always human. Viet Cong soldiers were known for their ability to blend into the environment, launching surprise attacks under the cover of darkness. Military dogs, however, were the ultimate night sentries. Standing guard at forward bases, they could hear the softest footfall or catch the faintest scent of approaching danger long before their human counterparts. Many times their early warnings foiled surprise attacks, giving soldiers precious time to prepare. On night patrols, dogs worked at the front of the squad, using their senses to guide the team through the darkness. The bond between handler and dog was profound. Handlers trusted their lives to their dogs, and in return the dogs performed with unwavering loyalty. Booby traps were a terrifying reality in Vietnam. A wrong step could trigger a hidden mine or tripwire, leading to devastating casualties. Military dogs trained to detect the scent of explosives became an indispensable part of patrol teams. Their work saved countless lives, as they carefully sniffed out traps that could have otherwise gone unnoticed. These canine units turned the tide of danger, making the difference between life and death for their handlers and fellow soldiers. In the aftermath of firefights or ambushes, soldiers often found themselves separated or lost in the chaos. Dogs, with their exceptional tracking abilities, were sent to find wounded or missing comrades. Their ability to locate the injured in dense jungles or enemy territory was a lifeline for troops in dire situations. Time and again, these dogs brought soldiers back to safety, proving themselves as rescuers as well as warriors. The emotional battlefield. Beyond their practical roles, the presence of dogs had a psychological impact on both sides of the war. For US soldiers, dogs were companions who provided comfort amid the horrors of combat. They were a piece of home in a foreign and hostile land. Many soldiers credited their dogs with keeping morale high during some of the darkest moments of the war. On the flip side, the Viet Cong feared these dogs. The mere presence of a canine team could disrupt enemy plans, as dogs often uncovered hidden troops or supplies before the Viet Cong could strike. This made dogs and their handlers high-priority targets for the enemy, putting them in constant danger. The stories of individual dogs in Vietnam are legendary. For example, King, a German Shepherd, is remembered for his courage in leading patrols through booby-trapped areas, saving his unit from ambushes time after time. Nemo, another famous dog, continued to protect his injured handler after being shot and losing an eye in combat. Nemo's bravery became a symbol of the incredible bond between military dogs and their handlers. Despite their heroics, the end of the Vietnam War brought a bittersweet fate for many of these dogs. Classified as equipment, most were left behind when US forces withdrew. Some were euthanized, while others were abandoned or handed over to Allied forces. The decision sparked outrage among handlers and the public, eventually leading to changes in how military dogs were treated in future conflicts. Today, retired military dogs are often brought home, recognized for their service, and adopted into loving families. Military dogs were credited with saving over 10,000 lives during the Vietnam War. Their contributions were invaluable, and their stories live on as a testament to their bravery. These unsung heroes didn't carry rifles, but they were warriors in every sense of the word. Their work not only changed the course of countless missions, but also left an enduring legacy in military history. From sniffing out danger in the jungle to tracking hidden enemies and rescuing the wounded, dogs in Vietnam were the ultimate soldiers' best friends. They walked into danger without hesitation, their loyalty unwavering, their bravery unmatched. Even in the face of enemy fire, they stood their ground, saving lives and earning their place as some of the most remarkable heroes of the Vietnam War.